I've been waiting for you.
Hello everyone, it's BYG Aigami back with another video. Now today I'm going to be breaking down the Kaiba vs Aigami duel that took place at the Shrine of the Millennium Stone, or where the ceremonial battle took place. So basically how the duel happens is that Kaiba is waiting for his machine to sort of put the Millennium Puzzle pieces inside of this briefcase of some sort. And prior to that, Kaiba notices throughout his security systems in Domino City that Aigami was located near the calf where Yugi and Co were talking. And he notices that Aigami's here. And I think his scouter goes off and he's like, "I know you're here, Aigami." Or should I say your other name, Diva. Aigami walks out of the crowd and basically takes off his cloak, and a few other Plana members like Manny come in. Aigami states to Kaiba that you're the worst, and I forget what he's talking about, but basically Aigami's like, "I could duel my deck," and Kaiba's like, "Oh, okay, we'll have a duel until this machine's done." And they have a duel, and this duel was probably my second favorite duel. My first favorite duel is the Tim one, and I'll probably do a video ranking all the duels in DSOD. And this duel was sort of meant to explain what dimension dueling was, or what dimension summoning was, and there's a whole clip, and I'll link it down below, talking about how dimension summoning works. And it contains a good amount of clips of the Aigami versus Kaiba duel, so you can see that as well. And basically while the duel was going on, Kaiba was learning how to dimension summon. It was very similar to the Yugi versus Aigami duel, where Yugi didn't even know how to dimension summon as well. Something I forgot to mention that I wrote down in my notes is that Aigami states to Kaiba that Plana are enlightenment and are people that will cleanse this world of evil. But the duel starts off with Kaiba summoning a crystal dragon, and in my memory he summons another crystal dragon in this duel as well. And then Kaiba puts down 2 face downs and ends the turn. Kaiba's initial reaction in the duel is he's shocked at first because he doesn't know how to dimension summon. As the duel sort of gradually goes on, he's more calm and composed, and that's basically what Kaiba is throughout the movie. He's very calm, composed, and motivated, and anything that comes in his way, he just knocks it out. He doesn't put focus onto that unless it's getting in his way. And I recall Aigami summoning a V-John, and he summons like 3 of them, I'm pretty sure, 3 or 2 of them, and basically the V-Johns have 0 attack. And the specific line that Aigami states is that he brought this V-John from a different dimension, so I think you guys should take notice of that because that's very important. For a good portion of the duel, it's very back and forth. It's like a typical Yu-Gi-Oh duel, back and forth, and then towards the end of the duel, the opponent rises up, or the hero even rises up. Something I found very funny about that duel is that Aigami sort of tricked Kaiba, because Aigami was telling Kaiba how the dimension duel works, but he never stated that rather you take damage equal to the monster's attack that you dimension summoned. So that was very funny. And it sort of shows that Aigami is a little snake. And to my memory, the duel is basically still going back and forth, but Aigami leads up on top because he dimension summons a monster that can attack 3 times. But Kaiba holds his own for a little bit, but then comes back again, and then later on Kaiba's pushed even more back in the duel. And don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure Kaiba activates an effect or a spell or a trap card, something that can bring back three monsters, and that's what he uses to sacrifice in order to summon Obelisk, because as I said before in my How Did Kaiba Summon Obelisk, Kaiba thinks about a Tim, and what he does is palm fist the floor and summons Obelisk. And what's so funny about that duel is that Aigami's never seen a god card, but he states that how the hell does Seto Kaiba summon an Egyptian god card, because he said that when the pharaoh left, all 3 Egyptian god cards went as well. Manny and Aigami's jaws were probably dropped, and Manny even stated before the duel happened that Seto Kaiba is a very good duelist, and Aigami, you should sort of keep your head up, because the thing is, he was right. Kaiba summoned Obelisk, and then does a Fist of Fury, and Aigami has, I think, 1,000 life points left. Mokuba's then like, "Brother, the system's done," and Mokuba goes up in the air. The briefcase basically launched in with the little grapple hook, so it goes up into the helicopter, and Aigami's like, "No, no, no." He teleports, and this is the second time he teleports. The first time is when he goes to that Stonehenge, or the meeting ground of the Planas. Mokuba kicks him off, but Aigami, prior to that, punches through the glass and takes 2 pieces of Millennium Puzzle, which is later on very vital to the story, and I'll talk about it during my Yugi versus Aigami breakdown and Kaiba versus Yugi breakdown. But that's basically the whole duel and the scenes that I wanted to break down. But things that we should take from this duel is that Aigami's he's a pretty good duelist. I would say that if Kaiba didn't summon Obelisk, Aigami would have definitely won that duel. But the thing is, this is a motivated Kaiba, and if Kaiba didn't have that motivation, well, to be fair, the thing is, Kaiba's always had a motivation to defeat a Tim, or either Kaiba still probably would have won. But I don't know. We can just take from this duel is that Aigami's a good duelist, and Kaiba's one motivated ass dude. So thank you very much for watching the duel breakdown, and have a great day as always.